Have you ever stood in the shadow of someone's doubt? Felt the sting of being overlooked, underestimated, or dismissed? Too often, people rush to prove their worth with words, begging for the recognition they already possess. But let me ask you this. What if the answer isn't to explain, argue, or chase? What if the answer lies in silence? The Stoics teach us that true strength is not in what we say, but in how we live. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher emperor, reminds us, the best revenge is not to be like your enemy. In other words, let your actions, your calm presence, and your unshakable self-worth speak for you. Today we step into the realm of silent power. This is not the silence of retreat, but the silence of composure, a shield of restraint that turns doubt into awe. These 6 silent moves are more than tactics. They are principles forged in the fires of Stoic philosophy. They require no shouting, no pleading, no chasing. Instead, they require strength of character, clarity of purpose, and a refusal to bend to anyone's expectations but your own. So, I ask you, warrior, are you ready to rise above their doubts and make the world see you for who you truly are? If you are, then let us begin. Moves number 1. Master the power of composed silence. Silence is not weakness, it is power. In a world clamoring for attention, your stillness speaks volumes. When underestimated, the impulse is to defend or justify. Resist it. As Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Silence forces others to confront their assumptions and insecurities. It communicates, I know my worth. Do you? This pause unsettles doubt and commands respect without a single word. Composed silence is not retreat, it's control. It says, I will not chase what is already mine to claim. Practice this by pausing instead of reacting. Let the quiet reflect your confidence. The man who masters silence masters himself. Will you let your silence be your shield? Moves number 2, cultivate unpredictability. Predictability is the death of intrigue. A man who reveals every thought, every intention, becomes an open book. Read once and quickly forgotten. To captivate others, to keep them questioning, you must embrace the art of mystery. As Epictetus taught, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. The same applies here. How you carry yourself determines whether you remain an enigma or fade into the ordinary. When you respond calmly to insults or delay your replies, you disrupt assumptions and shift the power dynamic. Unpredictability isn't chaos. It's intentional restraint, keeping others curious and engaged. Warrior, to be predictable is to be dismissed. Embrace mystery, and you will be unforgettable. Will you rise as the enigma no one can ignore? Moves 3. Set non-negotiable standards. A man without standards is like a ship without a rudder, easily steered by others and destined to drift. If you do not define what you will accept, others will define it for you. As Marcus Aurelius advised, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Setting non-negotiable standards is the ultimate act of self-respect and integrity. When you lower your standards, you signal that your worth is negotiable. But a man who stands firm commands respect. Boundaries are not barriers. They guide others on how to treat you and filter out those who don't deserve your time. Warrior, value yourself first, and others will follow. Are you ready to draw the line that defines your worth? Moves number 4. Embody unshakable self-worth. True worth cannot be given, it must be realized. Yet, many spend their lives chasing validation, tethering their value to the fleeting opinions of others. This is a trap, one the Stoics urge us to avoid. Epictetus reminds us, know first who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly. Your self-worth is not up for negotiation. It is rooted in who you are, not what others see. When you embody unshakable self-worth, you no longer seek approval. You command respect by simply existing. Imagine the confidence of knowing you are enough, independent of praise or criticism. This is not arrogance, but clarity. It says, I know my value, and I will not let it be defined by anyone else. Living this truth requires discipline. Reflect daily on your strengths and principles. Recognize that setbacks and rejection do not diminish your worth, they refine it. Stop asking, "Am I good enough for them?" Instead, ask, "Are they aligned with my values?" Warrior, a man who knows his worth is unshakable. He becomes a pillar of strength in a chaotic world, admired not for seeking attention, but for his quiet, unwavering confidence. Are you ready to embrace this foundation of true power? Moves number 5. Turn obstacles into opportunities. Life will test you. It will present obstacles meant to break the weak and refine the strong. But the Stoics teach us that within every challenge lies the seed of transformation. As Marcus Aurelius declared, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Consider this: when faced with adversity, most people falter, seeing only failure. But the warrior sees a forge, a crucible that shapes his character and strengthens his resolve. Challenges do not define you, they reveal you. Each hardship, whether it's rejection, betrayal, or doubt, is an opportunity to prove your resilience. When a woman tests your boundaries or life throws unexpected chaos your way, do not crumble. Stand firm. Embrace the discomfort, for it is where growth resides. Refuse to let obstacles dictate your path. Instead, use them as stepping stones to become stronger, wiser, and more formidable. Warrior, your worth is not in avoiding trials, but in overcoming them. Adversity is not your enemy, it is your teacher. Are you ready to let the obstacles in your path become the tools of your greatness? Moves number 6. Build success as your loudest statement. True strength doesn't shout, it demonstrates. The Stoics teach us that the most powerful response to doubt, betrayal, or underestimation is not anger or words, but success itself. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, do not waste time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. When others doubt you, the impulse may be to defend or retaliate. Resist it. Instead, channel that energy into building, achieving, and growing. Let your actions speak for you. Every step forward, every goal achieved, silences the noise of those who questioned you. Success is not merely wealth or status, it is the relentless pursuit of your purpose. It's waking up with discipline, striving for progress, and refusing to settle for mediocrity. When you focus on your growth, the opinions of others fade into irrelevance. Imagine this: the woman who doubted you, the world that underestimated you, they watch as you rise. Not out of spite, but out of dedication to becoming the best version of yourself. That is the ultimate statement of worth, one no one can argue against. Warrior, your success is your greatest weapon. It is proof of your resilience and a testament to your strength. Are you ready to let your achievements speak louder than any words ever could? Warrior, the path of silent power is not for the faint-hearted. It demands discipline, self-respect, and a steadfast commitment to growth. Each move, your composed silence, your mystery, your unwavering standards, your self-worth, your triumph over obstacles, and your relentless success is a declaration. I am unshakable. The Stoics remind us that life is not about controlling others, but mastering ourselves. Marcus Aurelius taught, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." When you rise above chaos, when you let your actions speak louder than words, you become more than a man. You become a force. Let those who underestimated you see your strength, not through arguments or validation, but through your quiet resolve and undeniable success. The doubters will be silenced, the critics will be humbled, and the world will take notice, not because you sought it, but because you earned it. Now, the choice is yours. Will you continue chasing the approval of others, or will you step onto the path of a high-value man? This journey is not easy, but nothing worth achieving ever is. Embrace these moves, embody these principles, and you will not only change how others see you, you will transform how you see yourself. Rise, warrior. The world is waiting to witness the man you are destined to become. If you found wisdom and strength in these teachings, don't keep it to yourself. Join our growing community of warriors by hitting the subscribe button and giving this video a thumbs up. Together, we're mastering the art of Stoicism and unlocking our highest potential. Subscribe now to Ultimate Stoicism, and let's rise above the noise, one principle at a time.